Hello and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute, right? DJ ASMR back with another eating video, as I said. Burger King. Nothing too special. I got onion rings and a Whopper with heavy everything on it. Woo. And they are fresh. Had a wild, busy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a very good Thanksgiving. I don't know if I remember if I made a video. I bought one of the spiral honey glazed hams in the purple wrapper at Walmart. Potato salad, macaroni and cheese. Had some greens. We bought some stovetop stuffing, cranberry sauce, and I believe that was it. Didn't go nowhere. So, yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to be honest with you, I had a lot to drink. Kind of got up in my feelings a little bit. I felt like Thanksgiving wasn't fair for me and my family. The reason why I say that is because my wife got sick, and I know how to cook, but I really never really paid attention on how she cooked certain things, and so I got upset with that, and she ended up having to get up and cook, and we were invited to my brother-in-law's, but because of that and me just being, I don't know, I wasn't being fair about it. I understood, but I just felt like God wasn't being fair to me about that. But I admitted my flaws on that. I just act like a kid, you know. I pitched a fit about it, and she got in there anyway and hooked it up. And while she was doing that, you know, of course, it started an argument. And I just said, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to argue. And instead, I went and bought some beer and the old MD 2020 Whopper with double everything on it. And once I finished that, I went back and got another 6-pack and another bottle of MD 2020. So, I passed out, woke up, talked about it, apologized about everything, ate good, and just, you know, so. But hey, who's perfect, you know? Who's not fighting their own battles? Huh? I never said I was perfect. And while all this was going on, my brother-in-law came and got my boys and took them to the house and had Thanksgiving with them. And they spent the night. But I had a reality check. Even though I was drinking, I was up the road. I was at the full way on the side. Usually where tractor trailers park their, like the truckers park their trucks at the full way up here by my house. And I was sitting there just chugging them down, finishing it. And I seen my kids walking around the block. I seen them walking in front of me. And it was like my wake-up call. God was like, look, man, get your shit together. It ain't all that serious. Look at your kids out here walking on the streets. This is a crazy neighborhood. Man, get your kids and go home. You're right around the corner. Get your shit together. So that's what I did. So I was thankful that day that everything worked out. My wife, she got better, you know. So I don't know, but I know my people out here like that real talk, and yo, that's what you get here. But I had a spiritual awakening. I had some dreams and didn't understand why, and the person that I related my dream to had no clue how I knew what I seen in my dreams, and didn't tell anybody. And you know, I know y'all pretty much see me, and I have my wristband on, and it says Forever 17, and the girl's name is Michaela Shiver, I'm sorry. She passed away. You know, there's just some bad stuff going around in the world, you know, and when you were young, you were able to experiment with stuff. I did when I was young. But she wasn't so lucky. And I hate to say it, and I hate putting people's business out there like that, but people need to know, people need to be aware. And I believe it was fentanyl. And this young girl, I don't know why, I had a dream the night before, but I had a dream I was choking my wife. And also in this dream, there were crabs. Yeah, like crabs, you know. And we were eating crabs. And there was one guy that was in the dream. He took that crab and just squished it and crushed it. And was like, you know, destroying it. And I'm like, yo, man, like, why couldn't you just eat it over a plate like a regular person would, you know? Well, that was around 3-4 o'clock in the morning, so I looked it up. If you have a dream about a crab, it's a sign of the crab shell being a protection. Or if it's being eaten, it's like a voodoo, witchcraft, whatever, you know? Bad. That was a bad nightmare for me. And they said when spiritual beings are trying to contact you, get in touch with you, it's usually around 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you're an expert on this, I mean, don't hit me for word. I'm just shooting it out of what was going on. So the next night, I have another dream, and there she is. And she's sitting in the bedroom packing up some stuff, and me and her brother was outside getting the kids' toys up away from the trailer, where her parents live at. And then I'm inside, and it's like I'm the person that she's talking to. There's another female in there, and they're like, why are you packing your clothes up? And, you know, where are you going to go? Do you want me to go with you? And she's like, no, you don't need to go with me. And then after that's said, she sits down in the corner of the bedroom with her knees. She's sitting down with her knees up against her chest with her arms around her. And she just kind of, got that look on her face. And whoever was laying in the bed was smoking a cigarette. Well, I get on Facebook, and her mom has put a quote down going, even though I know you're gone, I miss you, but it was like you just left the house. But I wonder if you ever come back around. Are you still home? And I'm like, yo, I had a dream last night. But also in this dream, it was a bright, like a bright flash. And then it was like she was on a pier with like a little roof on it. And it was like she was doing a little cute TikTok dance, She flipped her hair out and snaked her arms down her side and threw her hand on her hip and was just like that, dead at me. So I messaged her mom. I'm like, I don't know what this means, but I had a dream last night. Call me. So she calls me, and I tell her. I bit my tongue. I'm sorry. But I tell her mama this, she's like, you're really freaking me out. I was like, yeah, well, I'm sorry, but this woman's like a big sister to me. We grew up in the neighborhood. She's watched our kids before, so the kids grew up around her. And I'm like, imagine how it makes me feel. I'm having this weird dream. She found a cigarette with her daughter's lipstick on it. She slept in a room for a while in that bed on her side. But I drew a picture of it because I got photographic memory. I mean, I can remember things, So instantly I drew that picture out. The only conclusion I could come to was she was in that corner of that bedroom. She was watching her mama. So therefore, she is home. And I know they say before your spirit crosses over, it has to complete by something. I don't know why I had that dream. And I told her about the part that I seen with her on the beach. Her mama told me, well, the day before they found her, she was at the beach. And I think she was there with her daddy. And I don't know, It was just crazy for me. So yeah, these are things that were just going through my mind through Thanksgiving and all after Thanksgiving and all. And it's just been a weird week. And last night, and that second night when I had that dream about her, I was sleeping good. And then the next night, I slept good and had no dreams. I don't know. I just... I hate to say it. Never been the type to believe in that kind of stuff. When that happened to me, for me to be able to tell her everything in a dream that I seen that was actually that happened, I didn't know nothing about all that, I don't want it to happen again. It freaked me out. It freaked her out. And that picture I drew, I sent it to her. And she put, OMG, thank you, I love you. I love you too, big sis. So, I don't know. I burned some sage through the house a couple months before. Because I kept getting a negative energy vibe. And this is what I mean. I'll be at home. I'll be short-tempered with everybody. Have somewhat of an attitude. I would go away and then I was fine. But it was back and forth. It was like a seesaw effect, you know, back and forth. But when I leave my house, I'm fine, cool, calm, collected. But after that, and going and buying some candles from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, of one had Jesus on it, the other one had Mother Mary on it. I'm hoping that's who it was. But anyways, that happened, and then the next night I slept good and didn't have any dreams that I remembered. It was pretty wild for me. And if anybody knows anything about that, yo, let me know. I accepted it, but once I accepted it, and I told God, I was like, okay, I hear you. I'm accepting it. I hear you. It was like something popped in my mind, in my head. Positive. Feeling good. No negativity. No negative thoughts. You know. I was like, okay, I hear you. Get my shit together. I'm good. And I've been fine. So, that's how my week has been. And so I consider myself as blessed. But as far as all that other goes, I don't know, people. I don't understand it. But that's the end of my video. Diet Coke. Excuse me. I hope everybody has a blessed one. I hope everybody has a good night. I hope everybody's getting sleep. I hope everybody's living stress-free. If not, pray about it. Be about it. Because in the end, when you look in the mirror, the only reflection that you're going to see is yourself. So, with that being said, y'all, my people, y'all just keep y'all's head up and that heart pumping. And until next time, y'all just hold it down. Much love to everybody. Holla.